Good evening. It's that time finally. Well, not so much finally. We're actually early. We're way ahead of schedule here at E-Series number 4. It is time for the grand final of the tournament. First place takes home 500 euros in cash straight off the win. It's going to be none other than Team Derp versus none other than Team GL. They will be taking each other on later on Strike, followed most likely by City Streets. These two teams have met each other before already in the tournament so far. This could potentially be the very first time where a team coming out as Antwerp Aces wins a E-Series, specifically considering they're mixing together with TLR, who has already won 3 of them so far, which puts them in an interesting position. So let's go into the game. Let's go inside the game. Let's go live and get this party on the way. Both teams, of course, starting each other off. Derp with Pizazu, Chubi, Vado, and whoever Pro Derp is. Yeah, exactly. And Chubi. On the other side, we've got ourselves Danny, Bartz, Royaz, Robbie, and Owner. They will be coming out here as well. Prophecy, of course, for Derp. My apologies. But so far, Vado, who's been one of those players who's been consistently playing extremely aggressive here on this particular map, on Strike. And he's already managed to push himself and the rest of his team straight towards the side. Now, they did manage to win the coin toss as well as the knife round, so they will be on the attacking side. Now, Bart right now is all by himself. The side was completely cleared out, and Bart has been top fragging consistently for the GL team. Brings up Prophecy for already. Gets taken down by Chubi. Gamelimited, of course, with Owner, Rob, Royaz, Danny, and Bart. Prophecy, Mean, Chubi, Pizazu, and Vado. Let's see what kind of strategies we have coming up here. And it does look like Rauda Derp going to go for an A. Vado is already pushing fairly heavily. Being covered by the smokes, goes straight into the statue. Very, very active player. He's going to need to watch out he doesn't get completely annihilated as he comes through the corner here. But he is one of the guys to follow. And he is entertaining to follow. His play is consistently dynamic and active. And a real joy to watch, to be quite honest. On the other hand, of course, Team Gamelimited being able to do so takes takes down Vado as he comes by. Chubi's trying to go for the site, and that's going to put the bomb down. Giving Prophecy all by himself is not going to happen. The score being 1-2 in favor of Gamelimited. Gamelimited, of course, winning versus Team Zen to get to this final. Derp managing to win versus KTM. And it's actually interesting to note that I don't think that Team Zen lost any of their group stage matches. But Derp did. However, Derp did manage to win versus Team Zen in round number 5, which incidentally was actually not. They did not manage to win in round number 5. They lost versus Team Zen in round number 5, 13-9 on Strike as well. So this is the map pick of Gamelimited. And Rob really showing how it is done here. But the bomb's been planted with Mean and Vado. And Vado, he may be an active dynamic player, but he also knows when to hold. And there we have it. It's all tied up once again, 2-2. And again, the indication, what you're going to be seeing here is going to be key to what strategy we're going to be employing. It's going to be an A. Mean running the bomb, as he always does. And Vado already getting shut down early on before he can manage to get into its statue side. And that is really going to put Derp on the back foot. But no one have Vado coming in quickly to clean anybody out that is sitting on the site. So that's going to put their strategy slightly back. And now with Bart taking out Pizazu, taking out one of their AKs, is really not going to help at all. And it's all going to come down to Chubi in order to shut whoever Gamelimited push forward. Oh, hello! There was a an AK, SMG even, my apologies, with Danny. And he knows that the site was on lockdown. With Derp winning that round just now, it would have maybe been a better idea to go for B. Because Gamelimited will have found out their strategy, and they have been using it so far. Robbie going in for his second kill. And there, Royaz picks up Mean, and it's 2-3 again. Nicely done. As it does look like a connector split. Mean once again with the bomb. It's delayed slightly. I hope for him that the smoke is up. But the Derp assault over on towards A side so far is not looking too good. Mean still with the bomb. But it's just not going very well for Derp right now. Even though it's 2v3. Chubby has an SMG and Mean, of course, with an AK. So an SMG and AK, they've lost Prophecy. Who's running their scope? On the other hand, Royaz, Danny are still looking to get into B. And they're actually deciding to go into its B. A good choice, if I may say so. But will they have the bomb? Yes, they do. They do have the bomb. Royaz getting shot by Mean. He's gonna need to pick up these rounds quickly now. The smoke is already there. Spray through the smoke, not gonna happen. It's time for a rotate, Mean. 36 seconds remaining. Gets Robbie. The hat trick could be possible. It's Mean versus Danny. 23 seconds remaining. Ah, nicely done. Very well positioned by Danny there as Gamelimited extend their lead from 2-3 to 2-4. Remember, this is the grand final here. As so far, this round is not looking too good. And the bomb is in A site. Mean will have to clean that out from the back of the site, whoever is sitting there. And whoever was sitting there, it was Danny, and it's cleaned out. Mean can now cross. Smoke is up. There it is, and all he needs to do now is get to that site and get the plant in. Chibi won't be able to do anything, even though he's coming in from calf.
Explosives planted.
Nice positioning in. We'll be able to look through. It's just Robbie remaining. Ooh, he's got to watch out here. Yeah, shut down. 3-4. Team Derp on a slow but steady win there. Again, a different type of face that we're seeing. As the bomb, for a second there, thinking that it was going to be. But again, Robbie consistently hitting. Oh, Vado going for a double. Taking out two, going for the triple. He's going to get the hat trick. No, he's not going to do it. Robbie going for the double as well. He's all by himself. Vado can still get the hat trick if he wants to.
Explosives planted.
And there is that proactive play that were used of him. Slowly but steadily going around. And he will be part of the new Epsilon team, if I am not completely mistaken. Yeah, they will be joining Mies and Cesium in the new Epsilon team. Together with Deathstone and Delru. The score is all tied up once more, 4-4. Where's the bomb going? The bomb, again, going for A. And again, the opening shot by Robbie is absolutely essential here. Because it just puts the Derp team on such a back foot. They took out Vado as well, and who is a critical sweeper. And this is going to put their plans again on the back foot. Such an important opener. Look at this. For absolutely superb positioning. If Vado was still alive, he could have gone around the corner and sweep. Wasn't the case. Just 2B remaining. Won't have the bomb. And it's going to go down. It's 4-5. Still the game of the seesaw. Let's see if we can invoke the commentator's curse here. Robbie has been hitting shots left, right, and center for every single round, for the last 5 rounds, really. Let's see if we can hit this scope as well. Nope. Commentator's curse strikes again. On the other hand, Vado did go down, but this time through an AK. So, the curse may have struck, but it's still good. The shot still came in. In the meantime, the scope for GL does go down, just Bart remaining. Bart really has been having an interesting round so far. 11 kills on that lot. On the other hand, the Derp side hasn't really been carried by anybody, really. Very consistent play from multiple people. 12, 5, 7, 7, 5, while 11, 11, 7, 5, 3 on the GL side. And they are all tied up once again. Where's the bomb going? Again, Robbie with the opening. Wow, consistent play much. Still though, the bomb on me, and as usual. We'll have to go in towards Overlook now. Royaz is nowhere to be found. He's in B side. Danny's just sitting around the corner with that SMG, waiting for somebody to come around. And if he decides to pop over the wall, like I expect they will. And there it is. There's the kill. There's the first. Second coming out. Second coming out. Chuby should not have peeked. And now it's just all on Prophecy to get the 4-man. Not going to happen. It's 5-6. Gamelimited continues forward with severe, consistent play. Vado in the meantime. There we go. Again, the opening shot from Robbie. What is this? The R700 rings true once again. This time on Chuby, though. Ooh, not on me or Vado, who's been at the mercy. But he needs to get that smoke up. Did they get the smoke up? Yes, they did. And now me. Oh, again. Robbie with the kill on Vado finally. But they need to get that plant in. And they are going to get that plant in. Where's Prophecy?
Explosives
He's on the
planted.
site, but he should have hit that shot. Because now he's just running around like a chicken without a head. And now it's Mean remaining. Getting tagged up once, getting tagged up twice. Soul. That's 5-6. Make that 5-7 very, very, very shortly.
Explosives diffused.
Still, though, first half has been played. Team GL manages to get themselves on top. And we do have one of the players. I just saw Royaz go to the bathroom, I guess. God is with us. Giwu. I remember that team. Absolutely great. Still, though, So quickly waiting for Royaz to get back, so we can get underway with round number 2. With Gamelimited sitting in their chairs, ready to chill, going for another round. They are ahead. They are ahead by 2 rounds in total. As Team Gamelimited will only need 6 more rounds. Again, 7 rounds, no, 8 rounds even for Team Derp. Absolutely weird stuff there. Tomorrow, we will be doing a enemy territory tournament here, actually, on this very same, in this very same studio. And we will be, I believe we are streaming this as well. Did we actually find a commentator for enemy territory? I can't hear you. Try it again. Oh, apparently the commentator that we got supplied for tomorrow is terrible, so we won't be doing any streaming. So that's that. That's that fact being taken out of the way. Yes, I am absolutely horrible when it comes to that. I have no frame of reference. I'm just parroting what my producer is saying. So if you have any physical or mental scar, psychological treatment necessary, the guy to invoice is sitting behind the computer. So that's the guy you want to be talking to about that. Insurance, we don't cover that. In the meantime, though, good luck, net funds being exchanged for the second half here on Strike. It was already won once by GL versus Derp with a 13-8 round up, if I remember correctly. And no, there's not going to be any tournaments in Cyprus. If you ask about tournaments in Cyprus once more, you will in fact receive a boot from the channel. Actually, that would work as well. So far, so good. Oh, nope, that's the wrong button. The bomb being in mid shops, and this is something where you can see the completely different play styles of both players, of both teams. We've got Team GL are taking it slow, a mild approach to the situation, while Team Derp with power and pizzazz and action trying to get in, and apparently that did not work, considering your score is 5-7. Which is a real shame, really, because that's the kind of game style you want to see on a stream. Now, obviously, GL, how Vado managed to absolutely horrendously fail there is beyond my limited imagination, because I have no idea what just happened there. Vado is just not playing well at all now. Round number 14. 2B already down. The bomb is on owner. And they're making their way again through connector. They've done this twice already. And after this, if this strategy goes well, then it would be a good time to start rotating back to a different strategy, because B is starting to get slightly, ever so slightly, completely filled up. Bazazu picks up Danny. Good call there. Rabbi, well, he has been rocking the scope like an absolute boss for the last couple of rounds. Taking the initial shots every single time in the first half. Except for, of course, that one time I looked at him. Commentator's curse, of course. Bazazu holding the site quite well. As finally, Team Derp managed to pull themselves around, and they've got some time to still get this one back. Let's see what strategy we're going to be employing here. The bomb again from GL. It looks like, again, it's so difficult to gauge what they're going to do. Going for a B, well, with Derp having already 3 players on that site, it's going to be incredibly difficult to crack. And again, the opening shot by Robbie. On Chubi, no less. We'll have that sublime opening straight into its B, and they should be able to walk in there, but there's still 2 there. Vado and Main find themselves locked in. B site. Main player extraordinaire for the last resort for many, many, many months. Only to be in Team Hair without an organization. And it does look like Gamelimited is going to be able to get themselves into B site with only Pazazu standing under some heavy fire so far. Can he do it? Well, the hope was there, but the power just wasn't. 6-9 in favor of Gamelimited. Royaz, Danny, Bart, Robbie, and Owner. Opening shots being pulled. Team Derp already down at least 1 play, with Robbie running the scope. And they actually decided to rotate strategy. It's worked 4 times. It's time for something new before the enemy team adapts. And they tried to adapt to it, but they tried to adapt to the wrong strategy. They were all over B, and that ended in tears, despair, and, well, Fukushima-esque meltdowns. Vado, last man standing for Derp. This nade will need to do something. Nope, it's not going to happen for Vado. Simply does not have the time to do this. He does not have the time, he does not have the health, and the rest of GL are just going to sit back, relax. No, he does get Robbie, does get Ona, but the clock is ticking. It's not going to happen, like I said. Waiting way too long, does get the double, but it just was not enough. 10-6, 3 more rounds for Team GL. The bomb again on Royaz. And as he says, they've adapted their strategy once again. B shops with a bit of spray. Prophecy getting shut down. Mean annihilated. Leaving Chubi all by himself to defend the fort. I don't know what's up. Something bad is afoot, because that shot should have definitely hit. And again, Pazazu finds himself by all alone. Does not get the hat trick, does not pass go, does not receive 200 euros, and, well, does not get an out of jail free card. There we go. It's 2 more rounds for Gamelimited here. And it looks like the morale of Team Limited is high. Derp, on the other hand, are sitting by, slowly but steadily. I have not even heard the good old TLR rating call, the battle cry, so to speak. Who let the dogs out? The dogs are whimpering. Even though they managed to get themselves an opening kill, set nade on Owner. But as he says, losing both Prophecy and Chubi. Pazazu with some spray. That SMG is just not going to be enough. They're holding the bomb site quite nicely. But here they come. Here comes GL. Two men on the site, right on top of the statue. Do they even? No, they don't. Bart knows where to go. Mean goes down. It is map points for GL. Look at these stats here. 21 to 10, 20 to 11, 15 to 9, 10 to 11, 8 to 12. Followed by 14 to 16, 13 to 14. Vado with 10 to 15. And Mean 6 to 2, 6 to 12. My apologies. Vado off to a bad start. With Derp already losing 2 players. This is not going to end well. Vado is down. Prophecy is down. It's just Mean standing. He's rocking the AK. But this first map, like it did in the group stage, is not going to go to Team Derp. Gamelimited has picked this one up. We're going to go to map number 2. And that will no doubt be City Streets. Backlot. Backlot. The first time, guys. Backlot. Yeah, good. I do approve of this. It's the first time we've seen Backlot. Royaz, what's your decider? Sorry? Crossfire's your decider. Really? Crossfire's your decider. We've only seen Crossfire being played once, which was in the KTM versus Derp match. Only being played once in this tournament. I don't think we've actually seen Backlot on the stream either. I'm currently just looking around. Some of the players are going to the bathroom. We'll be right back with you for map number 2 of this grand final of E-Series number 4. Don't go anywhere. It's going to get hot. It's going to get heavy. And potentially only one more map needed. Well, there is only one more map needed for Gamelimited. But will Derp get out on top? We'll be right back with you here from E-Series as the teams are going to have a smoke. I'm going to go to use the facilities. And, well, we'll be right back with you live here from Wisp.